So just like life update. You know when you just like have a mental breakdown, drop out of uni, quit your job and like move overseas? That's what I decided to do last month. It all started when I watched this one video from this guy who was like, not going to college was the best decision of my life. And I'm like, fuck, I wish that was the best decision of my life. I don't know what happened. I just decided to like eat, pray, love and like fucking drop out of uni, quit my job and move overseas. You know, I'm having like a quarter life crisis. This sounds so cliche, but like I woke up one day and I was like, you know what? I fucking hate university. My job, like, what am I doing? I'm working in an industry that I don't give a shit about. I was just doing work that was like the same repetitive thing every single day, come home, and then I'd be doing university online. I realized like how fucking miserable I was and was like, is this really worth it? First of all, no. Here's the situation that I was in with the border restrictions and everything that's going on in Australia right now. I thought it was going to be impossible. I thought the whole plan was just not going to work, to be honest. Then I got a call from my dad on my birthday. Basically, there was a way that I was going to be able to get out of Australia, right? So I had to move to Canberra first of all, and then from Canberra I was allowed to leave Australia. We put in the application for me to be able to get a border exemption to move between states, so to move out of Victoria and into ACT. My life is in shambles. Okay, so my flight leaves in 2 days. So basically I'm supposed to be moving. Found out last night exemption for travel was approved. There was a couple things I had to send, extra documents I had to send to like the border people, have it fully approved. So I'll hear back from them at some point today. And when I hear back from them, I have to hand in my resignation to my job. There's so much stuff that I have to do. I basically have 2 days to pack up my life and move. I have 2 musical instruments that I have to send overseas today. One of them is a fucking piano. So I don't know, I'm gonna get a scale and like weigh them and see how much they weigh, and then I have to go down to the post office in the next few hours. I would have done it earlier in the morning, but I also work full time, so this is the only real chance I have to do this. There is so much I need to do. I also need to write a resignation letter, and then I have to quit, which is gonna be so awkward. Hey, what's up? I know we haven't spoken in 3 months, but here's my resignation. I leave today. He's gonna hate me. It's a predicament, you know? Write a resignation letter. Let's do that first. What day is it? The 12th. My final day will be the 12th. Isn't that? Oh, I'm just the worst. I love that. Okay, love giving 0 notice. I'm an asshole. Okay, so that's that. How do you expect me to pack up my whole life and fit it into a fucking suitcase? These 2 shoes look like they'd probably be my whole weight limit alone. I'm not a minimalist. I'm not Matt Diavella, okay? I don't just have 1 shirt, okay? I have 100 shirts and 100 pairs of shoes. I arrived in Canberra. I was a mess. Moving in general, stress. Moving during a pandemic, stress. Moving to another state and then moving to another country during a pandemic, during a lockdown. I don't think I've ever undergone something more stressful in my life. I'm sure that's not true. So I made it. Barely. The E stands for exhausted. I'm still in Australia. I'm in hotel quarantine for 2 weeks. I just spent like 20 minutes getting my little alcohol wipes and sanitizing everything that I was carrying with me through the plane trip. The only thing that I can do when I'm here, apart from like go on the internet, is my skin starting to look... Oh no, okay. This looks like a waiting room for a dentist clinic. I barely filmed anything in Canberra because I don't know what it was about lockdown, but being stuck in that hotel room and not being able to even leave, even for exercise. You know, it was a nice hotel and I had a kitchen and everything, so it's not like I was suffering. But I wasn't unhappy, but I lost like my will to live, basically, if that makes sense. Like, hang on, let me explain. I noticed that like I completely lost all sense of motivation. It was really sad because like I had no internet really when I was there for the first week. I'm not a terrible person. I ended up doing 3 extra weeks with my company. Yeah, they like my job, because I was already working from home, they were like, just take your laptop to Canberra with you and you can work during your quarantine in the hotel. And I was like, yes. So that's what I ended up doing. So I was working during my hotel quarantine. It was shit. I had to use my hotspot on my phone so that I could work. If I wanted to watch Netflix, good fucking luck. That's data that you're gonna need to work tomorrow. It was so strange. Like, I've never felt that depleted of energy or motivation in my life. Like, I procrastinate as it is, but I couldn't even get out of bed. Bad times in hotel quarantine. Not good for mental health to be isolated like that. If you know someone who's in quarantine by themselves right now, reach out to them because they're probably not doing fine. Yeah, so anyway, after that I stayed with my dad for a week. Basically, I was just like scrambling to organize everything. I had to organize my residency, I had to organize the visa, I had to organize a second travel exemption to actually leave the country this time. I had to organize my flights. Oh my god, the insurance was a headache. Finding travel insurance at a time when no one's allowed to travel and travel insurance just doesn't exist. It was a process. Shout out to my auntie. She was calling me every single day, helping me figure all my flights and insurance out. Honestly, so grateful for her. So after that was all sorted, the next headache was going to be my 3 connecting flights. 24 hours flying is like not cute for anybody on a regular day, but having to wear a mask and a face shield for 24 hours is like not super comfortable, you know? I had to wear the full shield get up even when I was sleeping. Anyway, arrived at Doha, sweaty, exhausted, sleep deprived. There was this one man who came and sat right next to me, and like, first of all, I'm trying to social distance, so just relocate yourself a couple of seats away, please. He was watching football on his phone, max volume, also with heavy metal music playing on top of the over the top of the football game. Like, he couldn't, I don't know, I was confused. And then also he kept like grabbing his dick through his pants. I had to wait for like 2 hours in that situation. Basically what I had to do was, first flight was from Canberra to Sydney, because Canberra's airport, I guess Canberra airport isn't doing international flights. You have to fly out internationally from either Melbourne or Sydney. Then from Sydney I flew to Doha and then Milan. Now I'm here in Italy. I made it. Once I arrived in Italy, I had to do 2 more weeks of quarantine here in the house. But anyway, it's all done. It's all done. The process is finished, except for one step. I still have to go to the police station and get my permesso di soggiorno, which is the residency permit, so that you got 8 days to get this residency permit, and if you don't end up getting the permit, you get deported. Look forward to some videos about my time here in Italy. I got a Kindle for my birthday. I can still read, which is great. There will of course still be book videos. Yeah, I just thought it might be interesting to update you on where I've been and what I've been doing. Anyway, that's it. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are, and I hope you're all staying safe. I'm gonna go enjoy my day now. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.